This is a life update video and what will be going on up in her. Hi, guys, and welcome to what used to be Plant Based Sweetheart and now is Mary with an E. If you've been here since day one and you're wondering what the heck is going on, well, this is a life update video and hopefully more videos to come. I know I said that like 2 years ago and then didn't because life happened. A lot has happened. Some good, some really, really bad. Anywho, if you're new here, this is your first time, what a great way. You're going to be all caught up because this is a life update video. So I just want to put this out there. If this video is a little wonky and I'm catching myself do all this, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Haven't done this in a while, but I promise it will get better. So let's get into my life update. All right, so the first question I wrote for myself, am I still doing starch solution? No, I haven't done starch solution probably in like 4 years, maybe. I don't know. I have to check on my own page when was the last time I made it. Probably 4 years. The reason why I stopped was I felt very, even though I feel like I was trying to convince myself in those videos that I'm not feeling restricted, but I was not honest with myself for the most part. Like, I was feeling very restricted, and yes, the food I was eating, that's not a lie. Some of it was so good, but was it the lifestyle of eating that way? Did it make sense for me? No. Did it help me health wise? It did. I wish I could have stuck to it. I wish it would have worked for me, but it just didn't. It is what it is. I'm already going too far into it, but I'm not doing starch solution. But if you are, that's freaking awesome. If it's working for you, keep doing it. There's nothing wrong with it, honestly. It just didn't work for me in my lifestyle. The next question is, like I said, I have cards, so if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my card. I don't want to forget. The next question is, am I plant-based? Well, no. I started July 1st of 2017, okay? I watched What the Health, and that was it. Like the day before, on like the day, what was it, June 30th, 31st, whatever, I don't know. I watched What the Health, and I was like, oh, I'm going vegan. And when I tell you guys, I jumped into it blindly, knowing nothing other than what I learned from that one video and then watching a ton. And I think we were all like 2017 was like everybody was watching and getting into it, right? Um, so July 1st was the day I said I'm no longer eating animal products, and I stuck to it, but it led me down a path again. That's a whole other video I will make. And then I realized that, I'm not vegan, but I'm plant based. So since then, I have not had actual like animal, I hate saying it that way. Like, I haven't had a piece of meat um, up until, up until July 2 weeks ago. Um, I'll get into that. But before that, it kind of was like gradual. I stayed plant based, and then I started, it started with when we did IVF, and there is a video on that here. And I was so sad because it didn't work out, and I wanted something that comforted me, and of course, it was food, and it was pizza. Listen, I tried vegan pizza. I tried many times. I wanted to like it. I never liked it. So at some point, I stopped asking for vegan cheese, and I was just eating vegetable pizza without anything for the longest time. Okay, that was when I was in the thick of it. But when I had the failed IVF and the embryo thing, I'm like, I'm gonna freaking eat a piece of pizza right now because that's gonna make me happy in my misery. I know some of you guys are not gonna agree with it, but that's what happened. I did that. I felt guilty as ever. I felt shame. I felt so many awful things. Like, I was already sad, and now I'm like giving myself hate and judgment and all that. Okay, flash forward, got into starch solution, and I thought that was going to be the solution to my life. And I loved it for as long as I did. But again, it just didn't fit my lifestyle. And it's hard when you're just doing it by yourself. I feel like people that do it, like if my partner were to do it with me, then maybe it would have worked out better. But it was just me, and everyone around me were meat eaters, and God knows I tried. I really, really tried, I promise. So, flash forward to literally now it's been 3 weeks. It's been miserable. It's been miserable. And, going out to eat is no longer fun because I don't want to burden anyone and take them to a vegan restaurant and then I feel responsible if they don't like it. It's just awful, okay? I'm just giving you guys like the short version of it. I will do a separate video for that. So, yeah, 3 weeks ago, well, before that, sorry, it's all over the place. I had an appointment with the doctor, and she was like, I urge you, doctors are going to urge us to do things because whatever. Please at least add eggs into your diet because your protein, my, you need that. It will help with your sugar addiction because your girl's addicted to sugar. And so I was like, okay, at this point, I'm like, from time to time, I have cheese anyway. I'm going to do it. So it started with eggs. I feel like it starts like that for everybody. So that happened. And you guys, like, my mood changed. It felt like a shift. Again, in the beginning, I felt very like guilty. I felt shame, but I'm like, who am I trying to impress here? Like the vegans of the world, like they don't live my life. I'm not some like huge influencer. No one's going to come for me, and if they do, oh freaking well, like they don't know my life. So, I started there and it changed for me. Like eating more protein and fiber, of course, always my goal is always more fiber still. And then I started thinking about like going out to eat, and like I just didn't want to eat cheese all the time just because now I'm deciding to do vegetarian. I didn't want cheese all the time. Cheese does not do my body any help. So that was when I decided to add in animal products like chicken and beef. It's like weird to even say this. Sorry, I'm being weird right now because it's almost like a confession, but that's where I'm at. Now that I got that out of the way, what does my eating style look like? Well, I decided for me for now, Monday through Friday, plant based because I love my tofu. I love my fruits. I love my vegetables. That wasn't the issue. My issue was like the holidays, the going out to eat on the weekend. I think that's mostly what also kind of was my drive here is that going out on the weekend to eat with my hubby or friends, it's like misery for me because it no longer was fun. Like, if I'm not at an actual vegan restaurant, then what are the options? And I am picky AF. So that didn't help either. And to somebody watching this, if they're vegan, they're probably thinking, oh gosh, she's got so many excuses. Oh well, this is my life. That is the truth. Like the past 9 years, going out to eat has been miserable. And it's been more miserable closer to recent because, in the beginning I was like, oh, I'm going to be vegan. I'm going to be, you're so like determined. I was so determined. So when that faded, it just got harder and harder and harder. So here we are. So yeah, on weekdays, I want to do my best in staying plant based. I feel like for me, that's my happy medium of still caring about animals, but also caring about myself. And I I know that might sound weird. I don't know how else to word it, but I'm just doing my best, okay? Okay, Linda, I'm just doing my best. So that's that. And what else? Baby updates. Since our first failed IVF and um, our embryo not being viable, a lot has happened. So I don't even know where to start with this. We don't have a baby yet, and now I'm 46, and this is kind of like the last year if it's gonna happen. In since the last time we did IVF, and now a lot has happened. Ugh. Ooh, I'm trying to get the word out. Fuck. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying not to be a crybaby on on camera. I'm a nanny, and 2 years ago, um, there was a sudden death of the little one I took care of. So, so yeah, it's been it's been hard to even like the first year I wasn't even thinking about us and our baby or our journey or anything. So, I'm so sorry. I told myself before recording, no crying, and here I am. Yeah, this last year I decided to get control of my life. Because of grief, I gained more weight, and I'm on GLP-1, Ozempic to be exact. And so I'm hoping to reach a certain goal and for us to try possibly a round of IVF again and pray to God that we end up with a baby because honestly, like I'm getting older and I don't know. I honestly don't know what's in store, but I really hope a baby is in our future. Yeah. Whew. I'm so sorry, guys. And maybe one day, not right now, I will get into the story of what happened. Right now, it's hard for me to talk about the passing of my little buddy, but maybe one day I will make a video and talk about it. What else? What are my plans for this channel? Let's get into that. So, my plans for this channel are pretty much to be kind of like a podcast, but not a podcast because I don't know how to work that whole aspect of it. So, it might be videos like this. It could be even videos like this or without even my face if I don't have the time, but I have something on my mind. It's just going to be something you listen to. You don't have to look at this. You can put it on, go about your day cleaning, or maybe you're driving and just obviously don't watch the video, listen to it, use your listening ears. um yeah, that's what I want to do, and the topics will be about basically something that I've been really wanting to talk about is what nannies go through, and kind of just help other nannies navigate certain situations because I'm part of a nanny group and I see some things and I'm just like, oh my God, I want to help everyone because I have so much experience and I have so much to say. And so that's one part of my new channel update, I guess. And then the other parts will be things that are random and also talking about my GLP-1 journey, show you guys about that. And maybe not anytime soon recipe videos, but again, that's like recipe videos take a lot of work and time. And right now, I don't have that much time, but I do have time to do this because it's not like I have to, I just have to sit here and talk. So yeah, I hope you guys stick around and thanks for watching. If you watched all the way through all of it, thank you. I appreciate you.